Wait for some people to get up on in here. Hey, what's up, man? What is going on? There we go. Now we got some people in here. What's up, guys? What is up? What's up, darkness? What's going on? Coach, hey, man, this sucks. This sucks. This is no bueno, man. So I got a question for you guys. What do you think? Do you think what's up, Brian? What's up, bud? Do you guys think the Patriots actually play? Think they'll actually play on Tuesday or no? I I find it highly doubtful that they'll actually play. I think they're going to end up doing something with this game, but I don't know if they're going to play on Tuesday. I don't have a lot of hopes. I just I don't have high hopes that they're going to play this Tuesday. What's up, Fish On? What's up? Yeah, I don't know how you guys feel, but I don't have high hopes, man. I was looking forward to this game too. Cam Newton and going in, Cam Newton and the Pats going into Kansas City there. That was going to be a good it's going to be a good game too. I think the Patriots were going to be able to fight a little harder than people were originally thinking. I think with Newton at the helm, I think that they would have put up a better fight than people thought. But I don't know. If they do play it and Hoyer is under center, that's going to be an absolute shit show. I don't think that's going to go over too well. They could do that. They could do it. They could make Thursday Night Football a doubleheader. They could do that. I don't know, guys. That sucks. I was looking forward to this game too. I thought we were going to get a good one. I thought we were going to get a good matchup between the Pats and the Chiefs, and I hope it. I mean, it's not going to this was supposed to be our measuring stick game. I believe the Patriots bye week is week. I want to say week 6 or 7. The Patriots bye week is week 6 or 7, I believe. So I'm pretty sure it's 6 or 7. I don't know, man. This sucks. So far, all I've heard, and I've kind of been keeping up on it. All I've heard that it's just been Cam Newton so far for the Patriots. I haven't heard if anybody close to him. So far, I don't think anyone else on the Patriots has come up positive. It's just Newton, and I think a Chiefs practice squad player has also tested positive as well. So Newton and then one other Kansas City player. Just sucks, man. This was supposed to be like the measuring stick game. This game was gonna really tell us how good this team really was. They could do darkness. See, I think that's going to be the more than likely scenario. I don't want to. I mean, it just sucks that they're going to have to move that game. We're going to have to wait for that game all the way until the end of the season. But Cam Newton going into Kansas City to face Mahomes and the Chiefs playing well the way they're playing. This was going to be the game that was supposed to tell us where we actually were. This was the real measuring stick game for them. And with Brian Hoyer under center, no, that's not going to tell us anything. The Brian Hoyer under center is not going to give us much information at all. So it sucks. I mean, I know the Patriots are fight. I mean, I would be willing to bet you guys that their game plan was to go in there with Newton. I don't know. Maybe, Lee, maybe. I think their game plan, at least this was if I was the Patriots, this would be my game plan. If I was going to attack the Chiefs, this is how I would do it. I would just run the ball down their freaking throats. That's how I would attack them. I would run all game. I would run it down their throats. You know, we have four or five running backs here on the Patriots. If I was the Pats, I would attack the Chiefs by running the ball down their throats. Just if we had to run it 35 times, 35 times in a game, I would run the ball until they stopped us. That's how. I mean, at least that's how I think they were going to attack the Chiefs. I mean, that's how I thought they would have done it, and then they would have used, I think they would have used the run to open the pass up, and have Cam throw when he had to, and only if they have to throw it. But other than that, I would have kept it on the ground. That's how I would attack them. I mean, the name of that game is going to be keep the ball out of Patrick Mahomes' hands. Do whatever you need to do to keep it out of his hands. Keep him on the sidelines and see if you can stay in the game that way. That's how I would attack them. And I don't know how you guys look at it, but that's how I would play Kansas City. But let me know what you guys think. That's how I would do it, though. I would focus on the run. I would lean on the run game. And another thing for me would be how's the secondary going to respond after last week too, because or I should say after that Seattle game where DK kind of had his way with Gilmore. It'll be interesting. I was curious to see how they would handle Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce and those guys. Kelce might be a bigger issue because they don't have a good matchup for Kelce's going to be a matchup nightmare for us. Leedy, you can't blitz Patrick Mahomes. You can't blitz him. You physically can't. He's too good, dude. He's good. Mahomes is good. But that would be my game plan going into it. But how's everybody's Saturday night going, guys? How are y'all doing? How is everybody's night going? I am curious though. I don't know what you guys think, Pats Nation, but I want to see Damian Harris. I want to see Harris. I want to see how he does. Yeah. Yep. You do, Liddy. Yep. That's a fact. But I want to see Damian Harris. I know Harris had a really good training camp, and they had really high hopes for him coming out of the training camp. So it's going to be curious to see how he does too. I want to see how Harris runs with it, and how they use him, because he's kind of that big bodied power back. Um, so maybe Sony Michel, maybe they would rotate those two guys in and out. Michel and Harris would rotate to keep Sony's legs fresh and maybe not take such a beating. I don't know. That's another thing I was looking forward to, and we're not going to get to see that. I didn't get to see that comment. I missed that. Sorry, man. You can type that again. The one thing about going live on your phone is that the chat disappears too quick sometimes, and I miss people's comments. I'm sorry about that, guys. But those are just some opening, just a couple of thoughts. Man, I hope Kim, I hope he gets healthy and they get back right on track, because Newton was doing well, man. I know the game against Oakland. He played. What's up, Carson? What's going on, man? I know against Oakland, his stats weren't the greatest. They weren't terrible, but they weren't like off the charts. But the thing that impressed me in the Oakland game with Cam was the leadership on the field, the ability to get on the field, the pre-snap reads, the making the right reads, making the right throws when you had to, and just methodically leading the team down the. Me too, Carson. Me too. Just methodically, like Brady, like Brady used to do. It was just a slow, methodic drive down the field. And Cam did the same thing. He would get they would come out in the field, and he would make the pre-snap reads, and they would just slowly and methodically drive down, whether they scored a touchdown or put points up via field goal. They just, the maturity and the leadership on the field really impressed me in the Raider game. Cam looked really good. He did. He looked real good. Hopefully, when he comes back, which I'm hoping it's no more than maybe 1 or 2 games, and they clear him, and he's good to go, and we'll just Patriot way, guys. We'll just resume business as usual. But we're probably going to be without him for at least this game, and I mean, possibly maybe one more. Hopefully no more than that. I would take Hoyer over Stidham, Carson. I would take Hoyer over Stidham. Stidham is not the guy. Stidham is bad. I'm sorry to say, Stidham is not that dude. I think they missed on that pick. I don't know, man. I would take Hoyer over Stidham right now. Hoyer knows the system. I would take Hoyer over Stidham. Stidham did not look good in training camp. He did not look good. I would rather have Hoyer over Stidham under center. But we're gonna have to wait though to really see where this team is at. Yeah, see, Carson, you might be, but I'm not. I've lost faith in that kid. You might be, but I am definitely not. But that's, I mean, we're gonna have to wait. I mean, this with Kim, if we were at full health and going into this game, this was going to be the game where we would say, all right, this is where this team is realistically at. This would give us a picture of where we could be via playoff postseason time. This would be that game to kind of give us a picture of where we would stack up. But without Cam being in there, it's a it's one-sided. It's Newton's the X factor for the Pats. We need him, especially in a game like this. We need him. We do. It just sucks that he's not gonna be playing. They're gonna have to run. They're gonna have to run 35 plus, probably 30 plus times in this game. Just to be able to trust Hoyer to make calls like that, I don't know. That's a tough ask. That's a tough ask. But what do you guys think? I mean, do you think the Patriots stand a chance this weekend? Do you think they can? They'll be able to keep it close at least? I don't know. I'm up in the air. I'm up in the air. I hope they can. I hope they can compete. You know, it's just without Newton under center, that's a big ask. That's a big time ask. I mean, I still have faith in the team. I do. That's just a monumental ask from them. Hey, Christine, how are you? Yeah, they're gonna have to lean on that run game. I don't know how else. I don't know how else to really put it. Travis Kelce is going to be a matchup nightmare for them. He could be trouble, because that's the one. I don't know how you guys feel, but the one weak spot for me, the one kind of weak spot for me in this D is the linebackers. That's kind of a questionable area for them, and Travis Kelce on some of the linebackers that we got, that's a definite mismatch. They're going to have to. I mean, they're going to have to probably double him. But then, I mean, the other side of that coin is, do you have Gilmore one-on-one with Tyreek Hill? I mean, Tyreek's definitely faster than any linebacker we have. Any corner or safety we have. So they're going to have to double him. You know, they're going to have to put two guys on him too. It's tough, man. This is gonna be a good game. Hopefully, Billy Boy's got a good game game plan. What's up, Scott? What's going on, man? I mean, hopefully. I mean, like I said earlier in this stream, the way I would attack Kansas City is I would run until they stop it. I would run it down their throats until they stop it. We've been using four running backs a game, and I would continue that. I would run the ball right down their freaking throats until they stopped it. Scott, I think all of it, man. I know for sure I was looking forward to that game. It just sucks that we're not gonna get to see Cam. But you know what? We'll see. I have faith that the Patriots are making the playoffs. So we'll see Kansas City again in the playoffs. We definitely will. Yeah, Kansas City might get the better of us. KC might get the better of us this week, but I guarantee we get the upper hand when we see them again. Yeah, like I said, Kansas City might get the best of us this week, because we're, obviously we don't have Cam Newton leading the way. But when we see them again in the playoffs, because we'll see them again in the playoffs, I do believe I am 100% confident that the Patriots are making the playoffs. We will see them again, and I can guarantee you the outcome is going to go in favor of the Pats that time. I can guarantee you that. They may beat us this time. They may get the better of us this time, but like I said, I got 100% confidence that we're making the playoffs. It is Scott. They're planning on playing it. They're planning on playing it right now. The plan is, I believe, Tuesday. I believe they are going to play on Tuesday night. That is the plan as of right now. But I don't know. They're saying that. That doesn't. We'll see. We'll see what happens. You know, we'll see what happens on Sunday and Monday when test comes back and all this stuff gets sorted out. I don't know what channel it's going to be on, man. I don't know what channel it's going to be on. They're going to run into a lot of competition Tuesday night, though. I know that there's, I believe the NBA, I believe the Lakers are playing. I believe the finals are playing, and the MLB playoffs are playing on Tuesday as well. I'm pretty sure the Dodgers are playing too. So they're going to run into they're going to run into a lot of competition on Tuesday night too. So they may forego the game and move it later on in the season. They may do that. I mean, but the plan right now is to have them play Tuesday night. Chad, all right, cool. But I don't know, man. I was looking forward to this too. I was looking forward to this game. This was gonna be a real good game. The Pats and Chiefs, before Cam got hurt, and before we knew all the stuff that we know now, that this game was gonna be probably one of the best games of the season. Sucks. So let me ask you something there. We got 4 people in the house, so clearly people are still in here. What do you guys think? We got, the Patriots have a lot of cap space, and I mean a lot of cap space. I think if not the most, then they're definitely top 2 or top 3 in the NFL for cap space. Do you think they make a move? Do you think we get a wide receiver in here? You think we get some sort of a wide receiver or some sort of help in here? I think Belichick's going to use that for something. I think he's got that money set aside for something. I just don't know what yet. They have a ton of money though. The Patriots have a ton of cap space. What's up, Vegas? What's going on, man? I think they make some kind of a move. I really do. I think they make some kind of a move. It's probably going to be for a receiver. Yeah, me too, Vegas. Me too, man. I was too. I was too. DJ Chart, that's an interesting one. I like him. I like him. We got an abundance of running backs, so maybe we look for a team that needs a running back. The Chiefs practice, yeah, the Chiefs practice QB. Yes, it was one Chiefs practice squad player. I couldn't think of him. Yes, yeah. Um, I do think it's going to be for a receiver though. When they do make a move, it's going to be for a receiver. We have an abundant, like I said, we got an abundance of running backs. So yeah, yeah, Scott. Yeah, that's what I'm. I would go to one of these teams that's in desperate need of a running back because we got like five. We got 4 or 5 on this team, and um, and dangle a few of those, running backs in front of some of those teams. Scott, the DJ Chark one was interesting. That was interesting. Go to Jacksonville and maybe dangle a couple of those running backs in front of them. Maybe Rex Burkhead or one of those guys in front of him, and see what they say. Now I got a question for you guys. What if Damian Harris picks up where he left off, right? If he picks up right where he left off, hold on, this I don't know if I can read all that. If the game doesn't get canceled, man, it's going to be Brian Hoyer versus Mahomes. That's a mismatch. So let me ask you guys a question. If Damian Harris comes back, right? Let's say he comes back and he picks up right where he left off. Let's say he comes back and picks up right where he left off in training camp and hits the ground running. Would you trade Sony Michel or keep him? Would you take him and maybe Rex Burkhead or maybe one of these other running backs and dangle them in front of a running back needy team and maybe go for a top try and find a good receiver out of that? What do you guys think? It's leading. No, yeah, dude, it's not even close. If Hoyer's under center, it's not even close. But that's a thought. That's just a thought that I had. That's just a thought I had. It does, dude. It sucks. Fire. It sucks. What's up, Julian? What's going on? But that's just a thought I had, guys. Would you trade? Would you dangle Sony Michel out in front of one of these running back needy teams if Harris comes back and he's the stud that he was in training camp? See, here's my thing though. I've never really been a Sony Michel guy. I've never really liked him. Are you guys real big on are you guys real big on Sony Michel? I've never really. Hey, Gregory, how are you? I've never really been a big Sony Michel guy. I liked Nick Chubb over we should have taken Chubb. I like Nick Chubb over Sony. Yeah, I've never kind of. It's funny though, right? It's Sony Michel when he has a running back, when he has a fullback in front of him is phenomenal. He's very good at letting that fullback make a block and then using the jump cut to, using his jump cut after that block. But as soon as you take the fullback away from him, that skill level goes from up here to like down here when you take that fullback away from him. And number one, when you pick a running back in the first round, to me at least, um, to me at least, you like you shouldn't need that. He shouldn't need a fullback in front of him to make him look good. He should just be good. That's just how I feel. Um, that's just how I feel. And yes, Carson, you said it. I don't like Sony Michel's knee issues. That bothers me. I don't like that. You pick a guy in the first round and he's got knee issues. Like that's I don't know. I think Bill kind of whiffed on that one, if you ask me. I think Belichick kind of whiffed on that one, if you ask me. But that's how I felt about Sony Michel the whole, ever since we drafted him. I've never really been a big Sony Michel guy. I just running backs that are taken in the first round to me shouldn't need people in front of them to make them look good. Besides an offensive line. That's it. I don't know. I could be wrong, but that's how I felt about Michel from the beginning. So Darkness says game is projected to go Monday night as of right now. That's all right. All right. So Monday night. All right, Scott, you take it easy, brother. I've kind of felt like that about Sony from the beginning, though. But that's, like no, Water King, I am at the waterfront, man. Here, hold on, guys. I'll spin you. Let me see if I can spin you around and I'll show you the view. We are sitting at the harbor. I live literally right down the street from the ocean, right down the street from the beach. So hold on a second. Let me put this cigar down, and I'll spin you guys around and show you the view. Hold on a second. Let me show you what we're working with. There. Hold on, guys. Let me get this out of my way. There we go. All right. Live chat. But that's the view. So we're sitting at the waterfront right now, right at the harbor. What's up, Brayton? Fire. The linebacker position's been a struggle this year. They need help at that position. That's a fact. They do. They need help at the linebacker spot. That is a fact, bro. They gotta get some help there. They are Vegas. Yep, they are rolling with Hoyer, man. They're gonna roll with Brian Hoyer against the Chiefs. Hey man, it's Saturday night. I had to break into the good stuff. This is some high quality stuff. This is probably an $18 cigar. So This ain't the cheap stuff tonight. This is the good shit. This is probably an $18 cigar. I but I do think the Patriots do make a move though. I think they get a receiver, and I think with the abundance of running backs, I don't think the roster is gonna look the same. I think we're gonna dangle a few of these running backs in front of some of these teams like Jacksonville and maybe even a Miami. You know, maybe even dangle some of those running backs in front of Miami for a receiver. But that's what I think. That's what I think their plan is. They can't be they got a lot of money. They got a lot of extra money. They got a lot of cap space. Um, they're gonna use it. I do think they are. I don't know though. I don't see. I'm not an Odell guy. I'm not an Odell Beckham guy either. I don't like Odell. What do you guys think of Odell? What do you guys think of Odell? I don't like Beckham. I don't like Odell Beckham at all. He doesn't. Yeah. Oh yeah. I saw that. I saw that fake report too, Vegas. I've never been a I've never been an Odell guy. I don't like the attitude. I don't like the prima donna BS. I don't like any of that. I don't like that. I don't like the attitude, man. I would take I don't know. I just that the attitude worries me. Robinson would be a good fit though. I don't know, Fire. I don't know. They tried with Antonio Brown and he was still an idiot. So Marvin Jones would be good too, Vegas. I would take Marvin Jones. I would take him. I'm telling you that in order to get a receiver, we're going to have to go to a running back hungry team, like a Jacksonville. I would go after DJ Chark. I would um, to the Jaguars and say, you know, maybe Sony Michel for DJ Chark. That's one. How about that, guys? How about that? Would you do this? Would you do this? Would you do this trade? Would you do DJ Chark for Sony Michel? That's a trade there. How about that one? Would you guys go for that? Let me know what you guys think. Would you do that? Would you trade Sony Michel for DJ Chark? But I think that's how they're going to have to work it because we don't have receivers to trade. We got running backs. We got running backs to trade. That's only the real kind of abundance position that we have. So I don't think they'd be willing to move anybody else. So who would you guys want on the Pats? If you could trade somebody. If you could trade somebody, who would you guys want on the Patriots? I would take what if they Zach Ertz is a good one. That's true. But I think it would take more than Sony Michel for Zach Ertz. It would take more than Sony Michel. He would have to be He would have to be packaged with someone. So pick another player to put with Sony, and they may go for that because they need a running back. The Eagles need an actual running back that can perform. Yeah, Fire. That's true. I know he can't. Well, then leave Izzo. Then keep Izzo here for blocking. You know what I mean? Keep Izzo here for blocking, and see if you can get Ertz for receiving. You know. We have a lot of tight ends, but none of them do anything. That's the issue. You know. None of them can. None of them are pass catchers. Izzo as a tight end is a good blocker. Evan Ingram's iffy though. He drops a lot. He drops a lot of balls, and he don't block either. You know, those dual threat tight ends are tough to find. One that can block and one that can catch. Austin Hooper, that's another one. But would they be willing to trade him? David Njoku for the Browns. That's a good one. David Njoku for the Browns. That's a good one because they don't really use him at all down there, which is surprising. David Njoku's a good one. So here's my thing. All right, so if you're going to Dallas Goedert too, but here's the thing. So if you're going to go after Njoku, or so let's say you guys are gonna go after Njoku or Dallas Goedert, who are you giving? So who are you giving the Eagles for Goddard, and who are you giving the Browns for Njoku? Who are you going to give up to get Njoku here? So who are you guys giving up? A second and a fourth for Zach Ertz, they wouldn't take. Maybe for Njoku. Yeah, they'd probably do that. They'd probably take a second and a fourth for Njoku. So who was that? I didn't see that last one. Goddard's a good tight end though. Goddard is a good tight end. He might fit well here. That's a good one. Karan, I'll give you props, man. I've banned I want to say 9 of your accounts, and you keep coming back. I'll give you props on that, man. I've banned you 9 times, and you continue to show up here. I'll give you that, man. So you get a little bit of respect for that, for being a persistent little bastard. I'll give you props there. You are a persistent little bastard. I'll give you that. You don't quit, man. What's up, man? What up? Hey, what's up, JD? Hey, JD here. We're talking about Pat's trades, JD. So we brought up Dallas Goedert and David Njoku. So if you're the Patriots, JD, what would you give up to get either one of those guys here, man? Since we're all talking about trades, JD, who would you give up to get Njoku or Goddard? or maybe a receiver, somebody like a DJ Chark or something like that. So we're talking trades, JD. What do you got, man? What do you think? So I got another question for you guys. Somebody answer me this, because I haven't really been keeping up on it. Somebody answer this question for me. Is Earl Thomas still out there? Is he still available? Somebody answer that question for me. I haven't been keeping up with it. Is Earl Thomas still out there? He is. Okay. All right. I thought so. So what do you guys think about that? Would you want him here? Would you take Thomas here? I don't know. I do have a little bit of reservation on Thomas. Yeah, Karam, but the safety position without Patrick Chung back there is 50-50, man. Duggar's doing Kyle Duggar's doing all right, but Earl Thomas would be an all pro, dude. But I think we need to focus this year at least. I think all right, Elias. I think this year it's gonna. I think they're gonna go. I think they're gonna go after offense with that money that they got. I personally think they're going to go offensive. We have got it. We have got us. The no production out of the tight end position is killing us. The no production out of the tight end position is killing us. It is. It's killing us. We got to. We got to. I think the D will be all right though. Fire. I think they will. I think they need a linebacker though, for sure. They definitely need a linebacker. They need a linebacker on D, and I think they'll be all right. But the no production out of the tight end position's killing us. We got to get somebody who can at least give us something there. Maybe a tight end then. I mean, because Cam's looking good because they got him throwing high percentage throws, and he's completing them. He's just throwing these these like 15 to 18-yard darts. You know what I mean? So I think a tight end would fit better. That's my thoughts. Hold on, man. That comment disappeared before I could get at it. Type that again, man. I couldn't read that last comment. It disappeared. Hey, there you go, JD. What up, man? So So JD, we're talking trades, man. We're talking Pat's trades. Yeah, no, that's darkness. You're right. You're right. You're absolutely right. The Patriots game got moved, JD. It got moved. The Pats game got moved to I believe Monday night. I'm hearing people in the chat are telling me it got moved to Monday night. So they will not play Sunday. They're gonna play Monday night now. A tight end would help Cam out a lot too. So maybe we go tight end over receiver. You know, I think a tight end would. No, but Karan, somebody told me that they push it. They instead of Tuesday, it's Monday. So someone in the chat said it's been confirmed that it's Monday now. So I'm going. But the thing is they're still gonna play. That's the thing. Okay, so it's Monday as of right now, but they're keeping Tuesday as an option. Okay, cool. All right, gotcha. So they're still gonna play it, but it will be Monday night. Yes, they are, JD. Yup, games are still happening. Yup. Games are still happening, bro. We're the Jags are going to ask for a lot for Chark, though. They are. The Jags they're going to need. We'd probably, if we were going to get Chark from the Jags, we would have to give them a running back. You know, we'd probably have to give up Sony Michel and something else. So name me that something else that you guys are cool with getting. Yeah, Goddard's a good one. Whoever said that, somebody had said that to me. Goddard's a good one. And I think Bill would be comfortable making a move for him. Who though? Who? Caron. If we're gonna take somebody from the Chiefs, who would we take? We need a tight end and a receiver. You guys aren't gonna give up any of your receivers, man. You're not giving up. Who's that? Mecole Hardman. You're not gonna give him up. That dude's a stud. And they wouldn't. The Chiefs wouldn't. The Chiefs, Karan, you want to know why the Chiefs wouldn't trade with us? I hope, JD. Karan, you want to know why the Chiefs aren't going to trade with us? Because they're one of our rivals, dude. They're not going to give somebody to our team to make us better. They would never do that. You know, they're probably going to see us later on. They're probably going to see us later on in the playoffs, you know, more than likely. So, if you're the Chiefs, would you really trade someone to the Patriots to make them better? No, I doubt it. Gesicki's a good one too. That's a good one too. Gesicki, he's the tight end in Miami, right? Gesicki's the tight end in Miami, right? No, but okay, so we're not rivals, but we're in the same division, and like we would, you know, if we make the playoffs, we'd more than likely be seeing the Chiefs again in the playoffs. So why would you, you know, if you're gonna if you're gonna if the Chiefs are gonna send someone to us, that's to make us better. That's kind of a stupid move on their part. I wouldn't. I mean, if I was the Chiefs, I wouldn't do it. Unless the offer was insanely good for them. And here's a little thing, guys. If you don't like Edelman's hurt, man. Edelman's hurt. He's already playing hurt, and it's week like 4. Edelman's not 100%. He hurt himself in week 2. He came up after making one of those catches. There's something wrong with that ankle. There's something wrong with that ankle or that foot. He's not 100%. Andy's getting up there in age. Edelman's hurt, man. He's not playing 100%. Yeah, Karan, I know you've said that a couple of times, man. I know you live in Missouri. I know. Like, I mean, Edelman's probably got Deshaun, but see, Deshaun Jackson's a one-trick pony. Deep posts and go routes. That's his specialty. If you ask him to do anything other than that, it's not. It usually doesn't end up well, Wow, you would trade Gilmore. You would? I don't know, man. Gilmore is he's the best. He's one of the best players on that. You'd give Gilmore up for Ertz, for Zach Ertz? I don't know. That's a question. So let's ask this. I got 10 people up in here. So let's ask this, right? Would you give up Gilmore to get Ertz? I wouldn't do that. Would you guys give up Gilmore to get Ertz? Hell no. Hell no. No freaking way. No way. I don't think so, Karan. I think there's going to be some teams that stay right where they're at. I think Kansas City's not making a single move. They did a good job. I think KC's not making a single move at the trade deadline. They're going to stay right where they're at. They're going to go for a back-to-back. They're going to go for a repeat. That team, they did a pretty good job in the offseason keeping that band together. They're going to be, as much as I can't stand your Chiefs, Karan, they did a pretty good job of keeping that band together. They're going to be tough to beat, dude. Your run defense, I think, is where you're going to get caught. I think your run defense is the weak point on that team. I think you can run on the Chiefs, and if you can run on the Chiefs and you use that to set other things up, I do. I think that's the weak point of the Chiefs, and I think I said it earlier in the stream. If I was the Patriots, that's how I would attack them. I would just stuff the ball down their throat until they proved that they could stop it. It's not, Karan, that's not going to happen, man. That's not going to happen. That's just not going to happen. I mean, if you guys think about it, right? We were what were we two? We were 2 yards away. I mean, we were 2 yards away from being 3-0. You know, they lost that. They lost that game to the Seahawks. You know, at the 2 yard line. They score that touchdown and win. We're 3-0. It's 2 yards away from being 3-0. This Pats team's performing really well, man. They are, and it's only week 3 or it's only we're going into week 4. They are fire. They are. If here, so Rex Burkhead's another thing. I love Rex Burkhead's running style. That dude is an absolute tank on the field. He runs like he's 250 pounds. That dude is an animal. The one thing that scares me with Burkhead is every time he leaps into the air or takes a big hit. I don't know how you guys feel, but I hold my breath every time that dude takes a big hit. And Edelman too. Every time Edelman gets cracked coming across the middle, I hold my breath with that dude. Those two guys, especially Edelman, and I personally think Edelman's playing hurt. I don't think he's 100%. I don't think Jules is anywhere near 100% right now. He is, man. Rex is an injury concern. He is. Edelman is too. I would stay away from the O-line too. I would stay away from the offensive. Tooney's our best offensive lineman. That dude is our best offensive lineman. I would stay away from that. I wouldn't. So in order for me to trade Tooney, the offer would have to be so ridiculously in the Pats' favor that I wouldn't have a choice but to say yes to it. But I would, especially with Newton needs that offensive line, so I wouldn't touch that. Marvin Jones, yeah, Marvin Jones would be great, man. Marvin Jones would be great. I would take Marvin Jones. Oh, well, okay, Tooney and David Andrews. That's, Lewis back. Those two are the two offensive linemen are good. Marvin Jones and Njoku are good, man. I would make moves for those guys. I would, or at least make a call and see what they would want, for sure, definitely. I would make calls on those guys. The officiating, darkness. The officiating sucks all over the league. It does. It sucks all over the league. The officiating's terrible all over the league. I blame Goodell for that shit, though. I blame Goodell in the league for that. Hey, QC in the house. What up, QC? That's my guy right there. That's the dude providing the intro music. QC in the house. Musical mastermind. What up, broski? What's up, QC? I'm chilling, man. Smoking this cigar, hanging out at the ocean front, the waterfront here down the street. Just enjoying a Saturday night, man. Enjoying Saturday night, talking with the squad. It does suck, Gridiron Blitz. It sucks, man. I wanted to see Cam Newton face off against Patrick Mahomes. I wanted to see that bad, man. Real bad. It does suck, though, Gridiron. It sucks. A better team, Water King? Karan? No. On paper, you guys have the better team. We have the better coach. We have better coaching than you, though. That's what I do think. No, Karan, he will not. Do you see this side, QC? That's a lot to stuff in there, dude. If this thing was full of that, I wouldn't be able to walk by the time I got done with it. I wouldn't be able to walk by the time I would be done with it, man. QC, since you're in here, bro, what's up with them Vikings, dude? What up with them Vikes, man? That's not good, dude. Y'all are starting off no bueno. Yeah, something. Yeah, QC. I think the biggest part of it is, you guys got that young secondary, and the veteran teams that you guys have played have just torched that young secondary. They've just took that young secondary apart. Fuller's not bad. I like Fuller. I like Fuller. I like Fuller. What do you think we would have to give up to get him? I mean, Billy O'Brien's a freaking idiot, so we'd probably just trade him like a Snickers bar and like an empty bag of chips, and he'd probably give us Will Fuller. You know, like I got like a bag, like an empty bag of chips, a Snickers bar, and a bent paperclip, and I would go to Billy O'Brien, and he'd probably give us Will Fuller for that. That's what I'm saying, QC. That's it. The youth is just the youth is just showing on that team. Thielen's another one, but I don't think I don't know if Minnesota would give him up though. I mean, I think we would have to give up. I think Minnesota would ask a king's ransom for Thielen, knowing that Stephon Diggs is gone now, and I think we would I think the asking price would be too high on Thielen. They're definitely there. Karan. Jones is 50-50 when he's on the field. I think he needs some work. So I think if they found Jones on the field, they would exploit that matchup. QC, I think you guys will be back. I think you'll be better next season. I think the Vikes will be better next season. It's just youth, man. Y'all got a lot of youth on that team. Y'all got a lot of young guys, and with no preseason or none of that to kind of get them ready for this, that's a tough ask, man. That's a tough ask. They'll be okay. Vikes will be all right. Zimmer's a good coach. I like Zimmer. I like Zimmer as a coach. I think he'll figure some stuff out. Yeah, yep, they are. The 49ers got a lot of injuries, too. They've got a lot of injuries, too. Yeah, yeah, Darkness. There was no. It was just. I think it was just Newton. I think just Cam tested positive, which is, just one, only one. Unfortunately, it was the most important player on the freaking field, but I mean, it was all that was the only one, which is a good thing. They are Water King. They got a lot of injuries. The Niners they're in a bad spot right now. They're working with pretty much all backups. It's they're struggling with injuries. Yeah, I think it's just Cam though, so that's a good sign. Just only that one. That's a good sign that nobody else has come up positive, which is a plus. He really he's. You said he's trying to trade Ben Simmons or move Ben Simmons. Really? Did I read that right? That he's trying to move Ben Simmons? I'm just chilling around. Luckily, we don't have a lot of. Luckily, Massachusetts, the numbers are down, so I'm lucky. I live in a state where the numbers are not very high, so I am lucky. Simmons can't shoot. Simmons can't shoot. He's screwed. That dude needs to learn how to shoot. I know, QC. I know, man. Simmons can't shoot though, dude. He's never been able to shoot. He's never been able to shoot. What's up, Dustin? What's going on, man? What's up, Dustin? How you doing, bro? Yeah, it just sucks, man, for the Patriots and the anonymous. What? Oh, what's up, man? Mahomes is good, Karan. I'll give credit where credit's due, man. He's good. Hey, Dragon, what's up? What is going on? I just, I'm just disappointed, man. This was supposed to be, this was gonna be a good game. Cam versus Mahomes, Belichick versus Andy Reid. It was gonna be a good game. It sucks. That's awesome, Anonymous. That's awesome. But hopefully Cam just misses this one game. He'll come back and we'll just kind of resume, business as normal. Hopefully Cam just misses this one game. He'll get tested probably midweek to see what the result is, and and we'll go from there. And we'll go from there. Thanks, Dragon. Appreciate that. Um, yeah, hopefully he gets tested midweek, and we'll go from there. What's up, Fire? What's up, man? What's up, Fire? What do you got? So I have to pick one player on offense and one player on defense that I wouldn't mind seeing the Patriots trade. Is that what you're asking me? I couldn't read that whole comment, Vegas. It disappeared. So who would you want pick? What? All right. Fire. I don't know for the trades, but I'll say I would, if Damian Harris performs as well as Tate. All right. All right. I'll pick if Damian Harris performs well, like the camp that he had. Everybody was impressed with him. If he's as good as as touted, and he shows it on the field, I would think about trading Sony Michel. I would think about trading Sony Michel for a tight end or a receiver. If Harris performs as everybody has said he would. So that would be my offensive guy, Sony Michel. And then for defensive purposes, I don't know. I think we need an interior. I think we need one interior defensive lineman and a linebacker. Those are the two that I would want to see. But I don't know. I'd have to go over the defense a little more and see. But I would definitely be all right if Harris performs well. I would be okay with trading Michel for sure. That's my one guy. Damian Harris. Fire. John Ross is a good one too. John Ross is a good one too. Ross, now correct me if I'm wrong. Ross is he in Baltimore? Is Ross with the Ravens, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. Cincy. All right, Cincinnati. Okay. Cincinnati. Okay. All right. Yeah. No, Ross is he's a good one. Yeah, a lot, but you know what? A lot of these guys are injury prone now, man. It's kind of becoming, the new norm. Unfortunately, you don't see too many guys that are real durable out there. What about? Do you think Cincinnati would ever give up Tyler Boyd? I like Tyler Boyd a lot. I don't know if the Bengals would ever give him up though. Edelman's getting up there in age, and the dude is just, he's got maybe two more years with us before either Bill says, we're gonna try and either draft your replacement or he's Edelman's time, the clock on Edelman is ticking. That's for sure. The clock on Edelman's ticking. Karan, Tampa's D has its weak spots though. They're you can run their biggest issue is the inconsistency. They're not there yet. Hilton's a good one, but once again, the Colts are probably gonna ask a lot for him. So Marlon Mack's injured, right? Tell me this, guys, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I'm right. Marlon Mack's done for the year, right? Marlon Mack done for the year, right? Marlon Mack is done for the year, right, guys? He's done, right? Ty might be a Ty might be uh, a might be interesting because without Marlon Mack, the Colts need a running game, and Sony Michel's capable, you know. So if you said, you know, Sony Michel and maybe what do you think, a third? What do you think of this? Sony Michel and a third for T.Y. Hilton, or maybe a fourth. Sony Michel and a fourth for T.Y. Hilton. You think the Colts would go for that? I don't know. You think Indianapolis would go for that? So Sony Michel in a fourth round, or a third or a fourth round pick. Do you think the Colts would take that? Ooh, that's interesting. That's a good one. So you trade N'Keal Harry for T.Y. N'Keal Harry and Sony Michel for T.Y. Hilton. That's interesting. Oh, Fire Destroyer, you are wrong. There are people that know my last name. The OGs on this channel know my last name because the account before I changed it to Butcher's Block and Patriots Talk was my name. So, the OGs, people who have been here from probably, I want to say, maybe up until probably 100 subscribers, I had my name as the account. So maybe 50. The first 50 subscribers, if they're in here, the first 50 subscribers would know. QC knows my last name. QC knows. If he's still in here, QC knows my last name. QC does know my last name. He's an OG. Pat 1984 knows my last name. There are people that know my last name on this platform. QC's one of them. Pat's one of them. Bad Dog Sports is one of them. Goose Sports is one of them. The OGs. I'm talking people that were with me from day one. They know the last name. So there are members of the Butcher's Block and Patriots Talk family that know the name, that know the last name. don't know, guys. I don't know. It's if they play this game, it's going to be interesting. I think it's going to be I think it's going to be run until from the start to the finish for the Patriots. I think they're going to use every one of their running backs. I think I don't think you're going to see a lot of throwing. They're only going to throw when they have to, especially with Hoyer. Yeah, I think the game plan is going to be a little, not a little, a lot less exotic with Hoyer under center there. If they play it, if they do indeed play Patriots and Chiefs, it's I don't think it's going to be anything fancy, and they're just going to look to get out of that game with everybody healthy. That would be my guess how that game's going to go. There are people out there. There are fans of the channel that know the last name. Vegas, you're in Rhode Island, right? Vegas, you're in Rhode Island, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. I thought I remember hearing you say that. Bro, when this COVID thing's over, dude, I'm like an hour from Rhode Island. We're gonna drink a beer one of these days. Bet on it. If you're old enough. If you're 21 or older, we're gonna drink a beer one of these days. I think you're in high school though. But when you hit 21, we'll drink a beer. Are you in high school, Vegas? I think you're in high school, right? I thought. Correct me if I'm wrong, man. There's a lot of 2,000 people is a lot of people to keep track of, and I got a lot of diehards on here, so correct me if I'm wrong. Senior, all right, cool, man. So bet on that. You hit 21, we'll go out, we'll drink a beer. Fire, do you? Do you really? Do you really? I know you've been around for a while. Have you been around for that long? Yeah, see, people, the OGs, the ones who have been around here for a while, they know it. They know. He's been here for a while. There's a lot of people that have been here for a long time on this channel. JD's been with me since day one. Pat 1984 has been with me since day one. Goose has been there from day one. The Entertainer Talking Sports has been there from day one. Bad Dog, if I haven't seen, he's been there since day one. There's a lot. Dragon's Butterfly has been there. She was probably there. She was there probably somewhere around the 50 subscriber mark. Yeah, there's been a lot of people on this channel that have been around a long time. Karan, you've been yeah, oh, Goose has been there since day one. Karan has been around for a while. There's a lot of people, man. There's a lot. Yeah, the OGs know my last name. The OGs, the people who have been here, they know the last name. There's probably, and for I know I don't put the girlfriend on camera, but there's probably 3 people. The girlfriend doesn't come on cam, but there's probably 4 people out of this subscriber list that know what she looks like. There's probably 3 or 4 that know what she looks like. Oh, Karan's gotta be like 15 accounts. Has to be 15. Has to be 15 accounts. She doesn't want to, man. I respect her. You know, she prefers to remain anonymous. So I respect that. I told her though. Here we go, guys. Here I told her for when we hit 100,000 subscribers, when we hit 100K, I told her she's got to come on camera with me. I told the girlfriend 100,000 subscribers, we get a girlfriend face reveal. What do you guys think? 100,000 subscribers, girlfriend face reveal. When we hit 100,000, guys, we're gonna have a massive party, and I mean massive party. If we hit it in a stream during a game, after that game, we're partying all night long. We're gonna fire up a StreamYard. We're gonna let everybody in there, man. Everybody's gonna come in there. We're gonna have a massive party that night. Massive party. It's funny you say that, man. When this channel gets bigger, and I'm maybe 20,000 subscribers, we're gonna do meet and greets. I'm gonna go to sports bars across Massachusetts, and we're gonna do some meet and greets. I'm gonna set up some meet and greets. Hey man, I don't know if that's gonna happen, but I'm telling you, we're gonna hit 100. We're hitting 100,000, and we ain't stopping. We ain't stopping. We're going as far as this thing's gonna take us. That's where we're going. Around New England, Vegas. So I'm within driving distance of Rhode Island and Massachusetts. So I'm telling you, meet and greets are coming up, guys. When the channel gets bigger, probably around 20,000 subscribers, we're gonna do some meet and greets. And when this whole thing is over and we can start going back to sports bars and hanging out, we will be doing meet and greets, and I'll be putting it up in the community tab. We'll be putting it up in the community tab so you guys can come down, smoke some cigars, drink some beers with me, and hang out. But yeah, we're definitely gonna be doing some meet and greets as the channel gets bigger. That's a fact. Bet on that. And around the Cape Cod area for sure. I live in Cape Cod, so Cape Cod, Mass, guys, if you want to come down, be on the lookout. If you live around the Cape Cod area, as this channel gets bigger, we are going to be doing meet and greets. So if you guys want to come out and hang out with me, like I said, smoke some cigars, drink some beer, we're going to be doing that. Got to hang out with the squad, man. Get to hang out with you guys. Y'all are why this channel is here. Don't get anything twisted, man. You guys are why I'm here. Karan, I will humor you. What is your bet? Let's hear it. What is your bet? What's your bet to get your channel unblocked? What is your bet? I'll humor you, brother. What's your bet? So what's your bet there, Karan? I am all ears, brother. Let me know. That's gonna see. I should do that. I should make it. Would you guys be down with a Discord? If we made a Discord for this channel, would you guys join up and hang out with me off cam? What do you guys think? If we made a Discord, would y'all come and hang out? So your bet is, so let me get this straight, Karan. Let me get this straight. Your bet is, you're talking this game, right? This game that we're playing Monday or Tuesday, right? Whatever freaking day it is. This one coming up. Mahomes has to throw. Mahomes has to throw 4 touchdowns, right? No. Throwing only or 4 total? Let's clarify. Throwing only. Okay. Let me think on that for a second. Because that's probably, he'll probably throw 3. He'll probably throw 3. Let me think on that, and I'll get back to you. But yeah, meet and greets are gonna happen, guys. I want to spend more time hanging out with the squad and giving you guys the opportunity to come meet me and hang out. So that is definitely, when this whole thing is cleared up and they say, you know, everything is cool and we can start going back to sports bars. When the sports bars open back up, we are gonna start doing, and this channel gets a little bigger, we're gonna start doing some meet and greets. So we're gonna start travel. I'll start driving around Massachusetts and Rhode Island and hanging out with the crew, hanging out with Pat's Nation. Boston, I should say Boston Sports Nation, guys. That's definitely going to happen, though. That's going to happen. And my goal for this channel, right? When it starts generating enough revenue, I'm pretty good with revenue. I live pretty comfortably, guys. I don't, most of the money that gets donated back to me, that most if not all of that money goes right back into the channel. We're upgrading my microphone. I got a new mic on order. Um, I got a new mic, new sound equipment on order. Thanks to you guys. So y'all did that. You guys just upgraded the sound system of the channel, and also I bought some editing software with the donations too. So better quality videos are going to be coming out. And I'm also looking into getting a custom, I want to say 15 or 30-second intro made. I'm going to pay my girlfriend's production company, because I'm going to pay what they charge, and I'm going to have her and her assistant build me graphically a custom intro. So y'all did that. You guys' money that you take out of your hard-earned pockets and give back to the channel, that's what it goes for. So pretty soon I'm in the works with all that stuff. There's going to be an awesome custom intro coming. I'm talking with these guys right now about building it and about pricing. But that is the money that you guys give back to me, that you graciously give back to me, goes right back into this thing, into this channel. Yeah, like 15 to 30 seconds, somewhere in between there. It is going to be very cool though. I have a design thought up. So do y'all want to know what we're talking about, the custom intro that I'm trying to have them build? Y'all want a little you guys want a sneak peek, or should I save it for when it's built and you guys get to see it first? You all want to talk? You want me to tell you about it, or do you want to wait and see what it is? Y'all want me to talk about it, or do y'all want to wait and see what it is when it first comes out? I'll leave it up to you guys. Since there's 7 of you in here, and y'all are just hanging out, y'all want to know, or you want to save it? Save it. Okay, fire to save it. All right. You guys are gonna like it. You're gonna like it. It's gonna be pretty cool. But I just want to tell you guys, y'all have been the support to the channel has been incredible. It's been awesome. It's like I said, 100,000. We're going all the way to 100K, and then once we smash through that freaking ceiling, we're going. The sky's the limit, man. We ain't stopping. I have an idea for a Celtics video coming out. We're going to talk about the future of what the Celtics are going to look like in 2021, what the team could possibly look like. We're going to be talking about some free agents. It's going to be a good video. It's going to be a good video. Either a vid or a live stream. I'm working on getting another Celtics fan, and possibly in the works, guys. This is a little sneak peek for you. I'm talking and trying to schedule a Boston. There's a podcast in Boston that focuses on basically the culture of the city and Boston sports, and I'm in communication with them to try and get them on the channel and have them come on, and we'll basically just talk about all Boston sports and all sorts of different topics. So be on the lookout for that stream. I'm working on scheduling that as well. But the meet and greet things is big, man. I've been wanting to do that for a while. Yeah, the meet and greets is a big thing. Meet and greets is a big one. I've been wanting to do that for a while. As soon as COVID clears up, and as soon as we can return to a somewhat normal everyday life, and we can go back to the sports bars. Hey, Micro Mike in the house. What's up, Mike? What's going on, man? Yeah, it sucks, man. It sucks. Hopefully Cam only misses this one game and then we get him back. Hopefully he gets tested midweek and he's good to go. That's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm hoping for. Me too, man. Me too. He's shown me a hell of a lot in just 3 games. I'm rooting for him big time too. I hope he succeeds. I hope he succeeds this year and takes this team to a whole new level. That's what I'm hoping for. Cam has turned a lot of heads. Cam has turned a lot of heads. He's proved that there is still fuel left in the tank and he can still play. You put him in the right circumstances and you put him in the right style offense and he's throwing the ball well for us and he's making a lot of good decisions on the field. Um, I have a lot of confidence in him, man. He's done well. He's done well for us. But yeah, I can't wait till this whole thing gets lifted and I can do the meet and greet stuff because I've been wanting to do that for a while. I've been wanting to do that for a while. And ultimately, guys, if this channel gets to 100, if this channel gets to 100K, if this channel gets to 100K, I have big plans. I got big plans. We're gonna start giving Boston sports tickets out to the fans. How's that sound? Giving back to you guys matters to me. So we're gonna start giving some Boston sporting events when there's crowds allowed back in these events, and the channel hits, the channel's big enough, and we can afford to get a hold of some Boston sporting events tickets. We're gonna be giving those back too. I have big plans for this channel, and it always involves you guys because y'all built this channel. What's up, Zarel? So I have big plans, man. When this channel, like I said, when this channel gets big enough and I can get my hands on Boston sporting events tickets, it's going back to you guys. We're gonna be giving those away to the fans. We're gonna be giving those away to the fans. Maybe, here's a thought, maybe, just maybe, I'll be able to buy out, so the company I work for, guys, has season tickets to the Patriots. The company I work for has season tickets to the Patriots. Mark my words, mark this video down, when, I'm not going to say if, because it's going to get there. When this channel gets big enough to buy out those four tickets, we're gonna let one or two fans come to we're gonna let them sit in the company seats. How's that? 3 rows from the field. How's that sound? There's an idea for you. 3 rows from the field, Patriots sideline, Patriots end zone. I told you, man, giving back to this channel is what matters. You guys have got me where I'm at. You guys. You guys have got me where I am. So if I can make that happen, it's going to happen. Zarel. I'm not there yet, man. I'm not there yet. But I promise you guys, I'm not stopping. This grind does not stop. I'm doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes for this channel because I want it to be 2021 is going to be our year, guys. 2020 has been rough. 2021 is going to be our year. 2021 is going to be our year. Going to be this channel's year. '21 is going to be our year. I'm trying, Carson. I'm trying, man. I didn't see I didn't see that last comment. The last two, they disappeared too quick. I'm also, so here's a little sneak peek for you guys. Here's a sneak peek. I'm leaving Friday nights open. I'm leaving Friday nights open from now on. We're going to call it Patriots Fans Friday, and we're going to do it StreamYard style. And it's just going to be for you guys to come in and hang out with me and talk about the Patriots game and just hang out. So we're going to call it Pats Fans Friday. That's a new series coming to this channel. We're going to start doing that now. Yeah, so we're going to call it Pats Fans Friday. And we're going to do it StreamYard style. We're going to go for probably an hour, hour and a half. And all of Pat's Nation is more than welcome to come up in there, and we're gonna talk about the game. We're just gonna hang out. So that's a new series that's gonna be starting up. The game is still happening. Yes, it is. I'm telling you guys, a lot of this, like I said, I don't need the money. I don't need the money. This is the money from the channel is an added plus, and it gets dumped right back into it. I don't need it. You guys generously donate it to me, and it gets put right back into this, man. And when, like I said, when the channel starts getting big enough where I can start giving stuff away, we're gonna start getting our hands on. I don't care how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it though. I don't care how I gotta do it, but I will find a way. We're gonna get our hands on Boston sporting tickets events, and we're gonna start giving them out to you guys. We're gonna start giving them to you guys as a thank you for being a part. As a thank you for being a part of this channel. We're gonna start doing that when this channel gets big enough, and I can do that. I will find a way. I started this channel with the idea, with the premise of giving back to the Boston sports nation. The idea from this channel is giving back to the fans, man. That's a huge belief in what's up, JJ? That's a huge belief that I have. Giving back to people that have helped you. And y'all have built this channel so far. We're at 2,033 subscribers. You guys have built that, all of you. Every 2,033 of you have built this channel. So, giving back to you guys is a #1 priority of mine. Giving back to you for showing the support you have. That is a massive part of this channel. So, believe that. I have big plans for this channel in the future. Big plans. I know Fire. They do. They do. 40. So they keep 45% of it, I think, man. They do. They keep a big percentage of it. They keep a big percentage of it. That's why every donation that you guys send, it's awesome, man. It really is. It's awesome. I can't thank you guys enough for all the support, man. It's been something else. Like I said, we're going to 100K. We're on the road to 100K, and once we smash through that ceiling, all the way to the top, man. We're taking this thing as high as we can get it. Road to 100K, absolutely. Vegas, 100%, man. 100%. What's up, Snake? What's going on, Jake? What's up, brother? What's going on? But like I told you guys, I have big plans for this channel, and almost all of them involve giving back to you guys. Yes, it is. We are not going to do anything until we hit 5K. 5K is the next milestone. 2K is great, and it's incredible. The next goal that I'm setting is 5K. We're on the road to 5K right now. We are on the road to 5K. But yeah, just sucks that we're not going to get to see the Pats this weekend. At least the game's still going to be played. Unfortunately, Cam's not going to be involved. I hope so, Carson. I hope, man. Hey, spread it around, guys. You know, if you got Patriots fans, if you know anybody that's a fan of the Boston teams, this channel will not. I promise you, I am making all of you, all 2,033 of you, listen. You know, I am making you a promise. This was built on being a strictly Boston sports channel, and that is what's going to continue to do. Boston only, man. I want to be the Boston channel on YouTube. Boston only. Celtics, Bruins, Red Sox, Patriots. Anything else? Anything else is a no-go. I am going to strictly do Boston sports. I'm going to strictly stick to Boston sports. And everything else is a no-go. This was built on being dedicated to Boston, and it's going to continue to be that way, man. I love my city, and I love all the sports teams in it. And that's what we're going to grow it on that promise and premise alone. Appreciate that, Carson. Thanks, man. Like I said, guys, spread it around, man. Word of mouth is the best type of advertising, you know? Tell your friends, man. Tell all your friends. If they ain't got a YouTube account, make one, you know? Like my good friends, the Sports Fury, say. Like my good friends, the Sports Fury, have said, they built their channel. They built their channel because they didn't like the announcing team. They wanted people to know that you can tune in. If you don't like the announcing team that's calling the game, there's people that are calling the game that are fans that are actual fans of the team, that you can come in, and it's a giant watch party, man. It's like y'all are watching the game with me. No matter what Boston sports it is, no matter what team it is, it's like we're all watching the game together, man. That's what it's all about. I'm a Boston fan. I'm for the fans by a fan. I'm a Patriot. I am a Boston fan through and through, man. Boston versus the world. Boston versus the world, man, and that's how this channel was built, and that's how it's gonna stay. It's just I have no intent on doing. I mean, I apologize to everybody else, but I have no intent on covering any other. You know, this is Boston through and through, man, and it's gonna stay that way. Well, once again, guys, we end every stream the same way. Y'all know how we do it. Thank you guys so much for all of the support. It's been incredible. We stand at 2,033 right now. We cracked that 2,000 mark. We are on the road to 5,000, and we are going to get to 100K sooner than later. We are going to get there, and I will not stop at 100K. We're going to smash straight through that ceiling and take this thing as high as we can go with it. But I thank all of you guys for all the support, and I thank all you guys for all the support. It's been incredible, and look forward to seeing all you guys for the Patriots game. See, that's fire. That's funny. We'll talk about that before I leave, right? No, I'm not going to put more ads in my videos because, like I said, I don't give a shit about the money. I don't care. I do this for fun. I do this for the fans. I don't give a shit. I'll put an ad at the beginning and an ad at the end. Y'all don't need to be watching 50 million ads. I love y'all. Y'all don't need to be watching 50 million ads. Ad at the beginning, ad at the end. That's how I've always been, and that's how it's gonna be, man. I do this for you guys. I don't do it for the money. I'm not gonna stuff 100,000 ads in there on videos and on the videos. That's just not gonna happen, man. This is for y'all. Well, once again, guys, thank you all so much. Y'all have been awesome. And I look forward to seeing you guys for the Patriots and the Chiefs. And we will root them on, and hopefully they beat them schmucks from Kansas City. And I will catch all of you guys then. But for now, be on the lookout for a couple new vids coming soon. And be on the lookout for a couple new videos coming soon. I'll probably drop one tomorrow. I will probably drop one tomorrow, maybe tomorrow or Wednesday on the Celtics, and I will see you guys for the Patriots stream, but we outie for now. Peace.